Hello, beautiful yogis. Ashley here, and welcome to day 31 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. So today's flow is all about the hips and core, building strength, mobility, and control so we can move toward 8-angle pose. We're gonna build heat through the core, open the hips with intention, and really channel that power into flight. Now, if the full pose is not in your practice yet, don't worry, don't force it. Just stay with the hip opener, build that flexibility, and really let that strength come naturally over time. And this practice, just remember, this is about moving from your center, and not just physically, but energetically. So trust your body's wisdom and really let the flow unfold. All right, go ahead, grab your mat, take a deep breath, and let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get started. Find your comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your knees. Tailbone under, belly button deep to the spine, heart lifts, chin tucked, shoulders up, back, and down, eyes are closed. Let's just begin to observe our breath for a few rounds here without shifting or changing or altering the breath. Let's take one more conscious breath. And now from here, let's begin to find our Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Couple more. One more. Notice the way the breath really grounds you into the present moment. And now from that place of presence and awareness, inhale, lift those arms above the head, and on your exhale, hands come together, heart center. Set the intention for your practice today. So what has brought you to your mat, and what are you hoping to cultivate in this time that we have together? And once you've set the intention, send that energy down, grounding into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation. As those palms touch, gently open up the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, feel that lift. And on your exhale, let's just take a quick forward fold, stretching out that hip. So keep in mind whatever leg is in front. And I want you to really feel that stretch there in that hip. And then inhale, roll it up halfway, peel your heart through. And then exhale, push. Inhale, round and rise. And on your exhale, right hand down, spider walk the fingers. Look up to the palm. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the palms together, hand down on the left side, stretch. Anchor that right hip as you look up and over. And then inhale, rise. On your exhale, whatever leg is in front, we're going to send it to the back. On your exhale, take your forward fold, spider walk those fingers, drop the forehead down. So here you're really trying to reach that tailbone nice and high and really guiding that heart down towards the floor. And then inhale, roll it up halfway. On your exhale, peel your heart through. Keep your belly pulled in. And exhale, hollow. Inhale, roll it all the way to the top. And exhale, grab a hold of the right knee with the left hand. Flip that right palm as you reach up and over. That knee's your anchor. Open up the body. Feel that deep inside body stretch. And on your exhale, rise it to the center. Inhale and exhale, reach towards that left knee as we reach up and over, gaze to the palm. And exhale, come back into your center. Inhale and exhale, hands down. All right, let's go ahead and roll over those shins. Finding your way into tabletop, let's take 2 cat-cows here. So just push the floor away, hollow out. See how far you can push your pelvis forward. Inhale, peel your heart through. Can you feel that stretch right where the rib cage starts to split? On your exhale, push. Inhale, pull through. And exhale, neutral spine. Go ahead and curl those toes under. Lift those hips on your exhale. Shift your hips back. Downward facing dog. Lift those hips. Gaze to the belly button. Really round those armpits under. Trying to flatten out that back. Pressing through the middle finger and thumb. On your exhale, gaze between those hands. Slowly start to walk those feet forward, putting a little weight into those hands. And then inhale, flat back. Exhale, let the breath take you down. Inhale, flat back. Lean your weight into your toes. Pick up that belly on your exhale, round. Slip into the knees, roll it to the top. And exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, bring your hands to prayer. Take that right foot, step it way back, rise. Inhale, and on your exhale, lean forward, hands in prayer. Put all the weight into that front leg. Inhale, rise it up, open it up, find your warrior two. Shoulder blades come together. Reverse your palm, reverse that warrior, take it back. Inhale and exhale, take an extended side angle, drop the elbow. Arm can be at the knee or take the hand down. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Take it up to crescent. Inhale and exhale, hands in prayer, lean forward, frame that foot, kick it back. Lower down, chaturanga, you can start the first one modified, or stick with the full, pull your heart through. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, look through, walk your feet to your hands. Draw the shoulder down the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, rise. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring your hands into prayer. Left leg steps back. Crescent lunge, inhale. And exhale, lean forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Settle in. Gaze over that middle finger. Reverse the palm, reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle, maybe elbow down to the knee or hand to the floor. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, come up, crescent. Exhale, cactus, frame that foot, kick it back. Lower down, vinyasa, lean forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, pick up that right leg nice and high. Knee deep into the chest, foot drops between the hands. Settle into your lunge, drop that back hip. Inhale, planting left hand down. You can release the back toes. As we spiral open, stack the chest. Or stack the shoulders, open up the chest. Inhale, and on your exhale, maybe you start to straighten just a little bit on that leg. Exhale, come back through. Inhale, bring the hand to the center. Heel toe that foot out a little wider. Feel your heart. Breathe and listen to the body. On your exhale, curl those toes under. Lean forward, let that back knee start to float. Spiral the back heel down. Keeping right hand down to the floor. See if you can stack those shoulders, spiral open. And then inhale, can you push it up? Find your warrior two. Settle in. Inhale and exhale, come right back down. But this time maybe you start to straighten that leg. And exhale, bend, come back into your start, settle in. And then exhale, lean forward, shift it back, three-legged dog. Drop it down. Inhale, pick up that left leg on your exhale, draw that knee deep into the chest, foot between the hands. Walk that back foot back as you drop the knee down. Release those toes, peel the heart through. Inhale, and on your exhale, plant that right hand down, spiraling open, stack the shoulders. Stretching out the torso, getting a little hip here. On your exhale, start to shift your hip back as you straighten the leg, feel the stretch. And exhale, bring those hands into the center. Peel your heart through, enjoy the stretch, maybe walk your feet out just a little bit wider. Heart peels open. All right, inhale, lean forward, start to float that back knee up, and then spiral the back heel down. See if you can open it up. Stacking shoulders, pushing knee into shoulder, shoulder into knee, deepening through that twist. And then on your exhale, can you push it up? Reverse it. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale and exhale, maybe drop it back down. Inhale and exhale, straighten. Stay spiraled open, stay stacked. Inhale and exhale, bend, and take that hand back down. Inhale and exhale, send it back. Drop that foot down. Let's take a little vinyasa here. Lean forward, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, take your gaze between your hands. We're going to step walk or jump to a cross-legged seat. And take your feet out in front, bend your knees. We're going to walk it back, find your boat pose. Walk it in and squeeze. Really bringing those knees towards your chest here. Feel the compression, trying to pull that belly button deeply in. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're going to take our low boat. So either your low boat is here, or you're going to start to come down. Tuck. Inhale and exhale, come back, knee to chest. We're going to do that 3 more times. Come down, and then knee to chest. Come down, and knee to chest. Come down, knee to chest. Exhale, go ahead and bring your soles of the feet together. Hands layer over those toes. Elbows out, crown down. Stretch out those inner thighs and the external rotators of the hip. But don't let those shoulders come into your ears. Really keep them nice and long and be mindful of the spine. Inhale, and on your exhale, roll it up. Bring those knees back together. Squeeze it in, rise it up. Bring those big toes together, knees out wide. We're going to pulse those knees towards the shoulders here. So let's squeeze it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it. 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those hands together, or the feet together, hands down long. Maybe you start to straighten those legs. Keep that compression. Inhale and exhale. Let's take another Baddha Konasana. And exhale, rise it right on up. Bring those knees together. And let's take a quick Paschimottanasana. Toes coming towards the shin. Inhale on your exhale, reach. Draw that chin towards the chest. And exhale, roll it right on up. All right, walk those feet in. We're gonna grab a hold of the big toes with those peace fingers and bring those feet together and come up. Hold your boat. Maybe you start to point your toe, look up. Inhale, and on your exhale, take those feet out wide. Hold it, sit up tall, keep compressing the spine. Shoulders draw down the back. All right, we're gonna tuck and roll back into a wide plow. So really tuck the tail, we're gonna hollow out and use that core strength to bring those legs behind your head. Get a little momentum on your roll. And pull it back. Adjust yourself, hold your wide-legged plow. Pulling everything in. And now on your exhale, let's see if we can come back into wide boat. Use that momentum, hold. Exhale, bring those feet together. Point the toe, look up. Inhale and exhale, release it. Cross those ankles and shoot it back. Wonderful job. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, go ahead and pick up that right leg nice and high, knee deep into the chest, really compress it, drop that foot between the hands. Spiral the back heel down, square the hips as we rise up, find your warrior 1. Really open up those hips here as we really ground through that back foot. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, bring those palms together, gaze up. Inhale, and on your exhale, start to straighten that front leg. Keep the back heel grounded down as we airplane those arms. Shoulders come down the back, nice and long. Keep your chin deeply tucked and towards your chest. Feel that stretch in that front leg. And exhale, bend that knee, rise it up. Inhale and exhale, we're gonna open it up. Straighten the leg, find your Trikonasana, maybe grab for your big toe. And exhale, reverse it. Exhale, come back down, warrior 2, come back through crescent lunge. Cactus, send it back. Vinyasa. Maybe take a 3-point chaturanga here, or just stick with your normal or modified, rise it up. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, pick up that left leg, knee deep into the chest. Drop that foot between the hands. Spiral the back heel, rise it up, warrior 1. Keep squaring off that hip. Palms together for a little extra challenge. Bring those arms up towards the ears, feel the upper back working. Inhale and exhale. Straighten that front leg, airplane those arms. Keep the chin tucked, neck is long. And then inhale, start to come up. Exhale, open it up, find your warrior 2. Inhale, start to straighten that leg, come down, find your big toe. Trikonasana, gaze up, belly in. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Come back up, find that crescent lunge. Cactus, send it back down, kick it back. 3-point chaturanga, optional, come down, rise it up. Exhale, and send it back. All right, let's do a little bit more core work here. Let's do some knee to elbow, or knee to wrist taps. Pick up that right leg nice and high, bend that knee, tap that elbow, slide it down to the wrist, pick it up, shoot it back. Inhale, tap that elbow, slide it down the wrist, pick it up, send it back. 2 more, tap that elbow, slide it down, pick it up, shoot it back. 1 more, elbow tap, slide it down, pick it up, send it back. Let's go right into the other side.
Inhale, pick up that left leg nice and high. Bring that knee into the chest. Tap that elbow, slide it down to the wrist. Pick it up. Shoot it back. Use those abdominals. We're going to need it for 8-angle pose. Tap that elbow. Slide it down to the wrist. Pick it up. Send it back. You can do it. Tap that elbow. Don't give up. Slide it up and back. And again, tap. Slide it down to the wrist. Pick it up. Send it back. One more time. Tap. Slide it down. Pick it up and send it back. Bring it down. Exhale, drop those knees. Let's take a quick little break. Wrap those arms back behind you. Let those shoulders drape over the knees. And inhale, take those hands out in front. Come back up, curl the toes, downward dog. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna hop, step, walk, or jump to the front. Find yourself into chair pose. Let those fingertips rise to the top. Tuck that tail under, pull the shoulders back. Maybe bring your hands together for a deeper strength in the upper back. Inhale and exhale, little mini back bend. Inhale and exhale. Samastitihi. Let the shoulders roll back. Tuck the tail. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. We're going to step into that left side, pick up the right leg, cross that ankle over, and then hinge at the hips, settle in. Maybe you bring your forearms down to your shin here, opening up through the hip. Exhale, maybe the hands come down, fold. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring your hands back into prayer. Come back through, find your warrior three. Arms reach forward as we take a crescent lunge. Let's take it down. Vinyasa, kick it back. You can take an optional 3-point chaturanga if you like. Send it back. Awesome job. Take your gaze between your hands. We're going to step, walk, or jump to chair. Inhale, fingertips graze, rise. And exhale, little mini back bend. Inhale, hands in prayer. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring the hands back into prayer. Lean into that right leg. Cross that left ankle over the right knee. Inhale and exhale, hinge. Inhale and exhale. See if you can settle in a little deeper. Maybe bring those forearms down to the shin. Keep pulling that belly in nice and strong. On your exhale, maybe reach down to the floor. Maybe your nose touches your shin. Inhale, gaze forward. On your exhale, bring your hands back into prayer. Inhale, and on your exhale, shift it back, warrior three. Inhale, reach forward. On your exhale, find your crescent lunge. Let it take you down. Kick it back. Maybe find that 3-point chaturanga lower. Upward facing. Downward facing. Wonderful job. On your exhale, we're going to come down right into our tabletop for just a moment. We're going to work a little bit more strength before we move right into our prep for our 8-angle pose. So tuck your tail. Here we're going to lean into that left leg, pick up that right. Inhale, lean forward. We're going to bend those elbows straight back, lower down, and rise. Send it back. Lean forward and pick it up. Send it back. Lean forward and pick it up. One more time and up. Go ahead and bend that knee. Maybe you reach back behind you. Stretch out that quad. Exhale, come back through. Plant that left hand down, bending that knee. Send your weight over to that left side. See if you can find your balance. Grab for that right foot. Open up and stack. Exhale, come back down. And bring it to me. Inhale, we're going to lean into that right side. Pick up the left leg. Inhale and exhale, come down. Try not to let those shoulders dip past the elbows. and really put all the weight into your chest. We're gonna need the strength for our 8-angle pose. Push it up, really engage that back glute. That back leg is not just hanging out. Okay, we're very active. And exhale, let's take one more, lean forward. And pick it up. Bend the knee, reach back, grab that leg, open up your heart. Exhale, release it. Plant the hand down. Bend the knee, spiral open. You can curl your toes if that feels more balanced. Grabbing for the ankle, push, open it up. Exhale, release it, come back down, bring that knee to meet, curl the toes. Pick it up. All right, inhale, take your gaze between those hands. We're gonna step, walk, or jump to yogi squat. And settle down. Opening up the heart here, settling in. All right, to orient ourselves for this arm balance, we're gonna go for frog pose or crow pose. So if you have crow, go ahead and take crow. If you do not have crow, then work on frog. So I'm gonna guide you through frog, and then we'll do another round with crow. So you'll get 2 rounds to practice, or 2 rounds of crow. All right, so let's place the hand down. Place the hands down, bring those elbows in, and lean forward. Okay, I want you to really bring those elbows towards each other, lean forward, really tuck, and keep leaning forward until you find a shelf, and then maybe 1 toe or 2 can come up, and hold your balance. Exhale, take it down. All right, you're either gonna do 1 more round of those, or we're gonna go into crow. Come up, bring those feet together, find your perch. Bend those knees, knees into the armpit, lean forward until you start to feel that float. Pick it up. And exhale, come back down into your squat. All right, we're gonna make our way into our seat. We're gonna start building the flexibility that we need for 8-angle pose. All right, so either gonna control down, bring 1 hand in front, 1 hand in the back, or reach forward, tuck your tail. Try not to pop. All right, sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, we're gonna reach down, grab a hold of the ankles, keep tucking the tail under. Maybe you stay here and just work on getting the float of the toes, or you start to bend. You gotta wrap those arms around the leg. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you keep those arms wrapped around those calves as you straighten. Look up to your toes. And exhale. Go ahead and bring it down. Rotational yet again. All right, on your exhale, we're gonna come up, bring those knees together. All right, I'm gonna turn and face you guys. So that way you can really see what it is that's going on. All right, let's bring those knees together. We're gonna take those feet out. All right, inhale, draw that right knee into the chest. And on your exhale, we're gonna take that figure 4. Bring those toes towards the shin, grab a hold of the knee, sit up nice and tall, lean forward. All right, and then on that exhale, we're gonna come on up and we're gonna work on opening up the hip. Go ahead and take the hand under so you can hook with that elbow, grabbing the foot into hand, okay? Now, if that feels good, you can hook that other elbow to bring the foot a little closer, or you can grab and cradle your baby. All right. So this is the position that we will be working through to access the 8-angle today. So really open up that hip. All right, and then on your exhale, we're gonna take that hand under and then really try to get that arm, that leg up on top of the arm. Shoot it back. Stretch it out. Maybe you get it a little higher, push it back.
And before we continue, let's come out and take that figure four. Lean forward. Inhale, roll it on up. Let's take a little seated twist. Bring that foot down, hug that knee in, sit up tall. You can keep the bottom leg straight. And exhale, take a little counter twist. Inhale and exhale, let's switch those sides. So this is just preparing our body for the pose. Draw that knee in and take that foot across. Inhale, and on your exhale, lead with your heart, lean forward, reach that tailbone high. And on your exhale, come on up. We're gonna take that left hand and come under and pull that leg up. So we're working on that external rotation of the hip. Now you'll notice when I let that foot go, it wants to go this way. So we don't wanna collapse the ankle. We wanna keep the ankle, this entire joint, one system. Okay, so then we're gonna just pull that foot in. Now if you need a little bit more assistance, again, you're gonna hug and pull. But that foot is still active, the ankle is not collapsing. Pull it in, sit up tall. Inhale, and if that feels good, on your exhale, keeping that ankle from collapsing still, we're gonna hug that knee. So you're pushing that knee away, and you're bringing the shin, that lower leg, a little closer towards your hip, or your chest. All right, on your exhale, let's go ahead and we're gonna take that arm under, grab that foot, and we're going to grab the ankle so we can get up a little bit higher. We want this leg to be up onto the shoulder. Okay, so we're gonna walk it and push the hip back. Okay, so we want that distance. Keep pulling your belly in, sit up tall. And just rock it. Again, try to get up a little bit higher. All right, because the higher the leg is up on the arm, the easier you're going to be able to access the arm balance. All right, on your exhale, let's release that foot down. Inhale and exhale, take that forward fold. So we're just trying to open up the hips so we can get them up high enough on the shoulder so we have an easier access to where we can get the flight. All right, inhale, and on your exhale, come up. We're gonna take that foot across, hug that knee in, inhale, and exhale, look back behind you. And exhale, take your counter twist. Inhale and exhale, come back into center. Let's take a little vinyasa really quick before we move into the next bit. Go ahead and cross over those ankles, shoot it back. Inhale, come through, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, hop it through to your seated position and sit right on down. Okay, bend that right knee, cross it. We're gonna go right on into it, hug it in, come up, pull in, rock your baby. Really cradle your baby here. All right, now we're gonna try and get that leg up a little higher. Maybe this time we're able to take flight. Okay, take that hand under, walk that shoulder up, send the hip back, place the hand down. Now maybe you start to straighten the leg. Okay, getting that flexibility. Again, get it up there. Place your hand down, keep the leg there. See if you can lean forward, pick it up. Drop it down. Lean forward, pick it up. Drop it down. Reset one more time. Pick it up. And drop it down. All right, stretch. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're gonna do that on the other side.
We're gonna do one more round after this. The next one is gonna be right on into it. So if on the third round, let's go ahead and find that hip. If on the third round, we were struggling with that last one, I want you to focus on that one with your second round, or with your third round, okay? All right, so we're gonna try that again on the other side. Hold it up, cradle your baby. Okay, so again, you're either gonna do this one more time when we come through the third, or we're going to progress it. All right, straighten, kick that hip back, get that arm up, that leg up on the arm, and then again, you can test out the flexibility, grab the foot, open it up. Exhale, take it down. Keep it on the shoulder. So if you struggle with this, this is where you're gonna be at the next round instead of trying to progress it, but I always recommend exploring. All right, can you pick it up and take it down? Pick it up, take it down, take it up, and take it down, come out. So even just attempting is going to give you the strength that you need to eventually get there. So if you fail, don't beat yourself up thinking that this isn't for you, that you can't do this, and all of those limiting self-beliefs, because that is not true. It is not true. It takes patience, it takes practice, to consistency. So just keep showing up. All right, let's vinyasa, cross it over, kick it back. So show up with what you got today, explore it, challenge yourself, and keep going, because you can do it. And if you want a little help on that, if this is something you want to do and you want a little help, let me know. We can work on that together. All right, find your seat. All right, this time we're going to try and fly, okay? So let's go ahead and draw that knee into the chest. Inhale, exhale, get that knee up on that shoulder. All right, send it back. Find that lift. Now we're gonna send that leg out to the side. See if you can cross it, lean forward. Exhale, come out with control. Awesome job. Inhale, exhale, Paschimottanasana. Roll it up, roll it back, cross the ankles, shoot it back. Vinyasa. Hold your down dog. Inhale, exhale, come to your seat. Come right back down. We're gonna switch those sides. Left knee in. All right, find your depth here. Figure out where you're at, what you're working towards. Maybe you're sticking with the flexibility. Maybe you're not even at the strength just yet. That's okay. Find it. Pick it up. You can even cross it first if you want to, and then pick it up, shoot it out. And exhale, see if you can come back through. All right. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's vinyasa. We're gonna try that one more time. All right. You can do it. I know I said one more time the last time, but I guess I lied. So we're gonna try it one more time. All right, come up on your tippy toes and hop. Find your seat. All right, let's try it again. This time, maybe try it like I had mentioned, maybe getting right into it from the cross-legged seat. So if you don't want to start here and then kick it out, go ahead and bind it first. So get it, pick it up, and then shoot it back, or shoot it to the side. Keep pulling that belly in, and exhale, come down. Woo. All right, we're gonna go, actually let's vinyasa, give that arm a little bit of a break, send it back. This is the last of it. We're gonna cool down right after this. Come up onto the tippy toes. Settle down, send it back, right into the other side. You can do it. So again, cross it first. Make sure your arms are chaturanga arms and send it back. Use the float. Pick up those bandhas. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, awesome job. Grab those knees. Let's just take a couple of circles here. I'm so freaking proud of you today. Those arm balances are no joke, especially that one, because it also includes flexibility and a lot of that shoulder strength and chest strength. All right, exhale, come on up. Bring those knees together, feet long. Let's take a Paschimottanasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach for those toes. And exhale, roll it right on up, roll it back. All right, draw that right knee into the chest. We're gonna take that leg across and bring that bottom leg in. Okay, so I'm gonna turn and face you. We're gonna stack those knees. Okay, so cow facing pose. Let's get those arms involved. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down, right arm under left. Either hook, look over that shoulder. Stack those elbows, hugging those shoulders, or take that eagle arm. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, rise it on up. Exhale, release it. Draw those fingertips in towards the body, heart open. Exhale, peel those fingers, come up. Inhale, exhale, hands down. All right, let's go ahead and stack the log. So just take those feet. We're gonna stack those shins. Now, if you need a block or a pillow or something in between here, do it. I always recommend trying to use no props because you have everything that you need. So in your body, empower yourself. All right, let's lean forward. Opening up through those hips. And exhale, we're gonna come right on out and switch those sides. So now we're gonna bring that other leg around, stacking those knees. Fantastic. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, hands down. We're gonna take that left arm under right, look over the shoulder. Again, either stay here or stack those elbows or take eagle arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, open, release it. Exhale, bring those fingertips in towards your body, heart open. And exhale, peel those fingers, stretch the palms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down. All right, let's stack those knees or stack those shins. I swear. All right, so again, if you need some space, if you have some space here, you can even just let gravity work with you. I always start a little bit with a little bit of space, but as I rest here, I can start to lean forward and that space, that gap starts to settle. So the more you find trust and surrenderance in your body, then the more safe the body's gonna feel to open. So if you catch yourself holding on and clenching super tight, just relax, breathe. Let everything settle. Trying to let those shoulders come into the ears, the neck is long. And just go inward, maybe close your eyes, feel the sensations. And exhale. Let's go ahead and come right on out of that. Wonderful job. And let's make our way onto our back. All right, go ahead and hug those knees in. Give yourself that big hug. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna take that right knee into the chest. Let that left leg go long. Inhale, and on your exhale, bring that left knee into the chest. Let that right leg go long. And then inhale, draw both knees. Tuck the tail. Let those feet come down, cross that ankle over, or the
leg over, the right leg over the left, goal post or tee those arms. Pick up the hips, we're gonna shift them over to the right, knees drop to the left. Gaze over that that right shoulder. And exhale, bring yourself back into center. Using a core compression, lift it up. All right, and then we're gonna just switch. Pick it up, shift them to the left, knees drop to the right, gaze to the left. Spiral yourself open. And exhale, squeeze, come into center, release it, give yourself a big hug. Again, awesome, awesome job. I'm super proud of you for showing up to your practice today. And I hope that you are proud of yourself for staying consistent and being disciplined in your practice, no matter how long you've been practicing. It always takes that dedication and discipline to show up. Go ahead and take those feet down. Just making our way into Shavasana, but before we do, let's take a quick stretch. Reach those arms above the head, point the toes, reach it. Inhale and exhale, relax it. Draw those knees in. We're gonna reset that spine, tuck that tail deeply under. Bring that belly button deep into the spine. Feel that engagement in the core. We're gonna keep that engagement as we straighten the right leg. Keep that engagement as we straighten the left leg. And on your exhale, just melt down. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw and unfurl the brow. And as we rest here, bring your entire awareness to the sound and sensation of the breath. Enjoy your Shavasana. Now, if you'd like a longer Shavasana, go ahead and press pause. Otherwise, follow me. Let's begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Rolling the wrists and ankles. Bending the knees and elbows. Whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side. And then extend the top leg using that top arm to press yourself to a nice comfortable seated position. Try to keep those eyes closed so you don't disturb all of that peace you worked so hard to create here. Bringing those palms to the knees. Let the palms face up for the new mudra of receiving. Tuck the tail, belly in, shoulders up, back and down. Chin is tucked. Spine is lifted out of the pelvic bowl. Let's take a deep breath. And a big sigh. And again. Wonderful job. Inhale, lift those arms above the head, and on your exhale, hands heart center. Set the intention for the rest of your day. So what are you cultivating? What are you continuing to bring with you beyond your practice and into your life? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth, send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch hands, heart center. Sealing the space with our mantra. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful, may I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. All right, wonderful job today. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I really appreciate you letting me guide you along this beautiful journey. And I am looking forward to seeing you back here for day 32 of the 75 hard challenge. Same mat, new challenge. I'll see you then. Namaste.